welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
Take two here. Now we've got levels. Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams at edmontonsportstalk.com. Tune in, iHeartRadio, Apple, well, not Apple Music, still don't know what's going on with that one. YouTube for those watching there, and listen on podcasts wherever your podcast. We greatly appreciate it. Tom Gazzola, who's having a rough 24 hours. Matt Iwanyk, Jasmine Sidhu with you here today. Yeah, Tommy's car didn't start today.
Well, I have a theory, and I think it's my own doing.
Well, it's fine. You have a flat, car doesn't start, and you had holes in your ceiling
I have
right
holes
now.
in the ceiling.
It's a wonderful 24 hours for Tommy.
Yeah, well, you know what? At least I'm here with you guys. I made it.
He made it. Yeah.
Thank God. You know, we did that video with, like, who would survive on an island, who's the funniest, who could do stand-up comedy, and I think someone was like, there's no way. Someone texted in, they're like, no way Tommy could survive. I had to troubleshoot. I called Maddie. I'm like, dude, my car's not starting. And I found a flat in it last night. I was able to troubleshoot. I was able to figure it out. Thank God my dad, grandpa, and uncles all taught me how to problem solve crap like that. Mm-hmm. We got it fixed. I got here just in the nick of time. I was able to put cream and sugar in my coffee. We're good to go. So it's all good. But let's look at the positives.
It's positive.
Not the Edmonton Oilers.
Well, we will talk about it for sure. We have to.
That was a good eye roll.
Yeah.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Unfortunately, I know it's going to be a toxic day in the city, and
why? That's what I don't understand. Why? The Olympics have begun.
You know what? That's a good attitude.
Who cares if the Oilers lost? Like, be sad about it. Look forward to 2.5, 3 weeks from now. And then away they go. It's not like they're not in a playoff spot.
Absolutely. I think people are really blowing this out of the water. Yeah. I understand, like, the last 8 games, their PK and everything has dwindled. They're not the same team that we thought they were. They're not winning 3 games in a row. This is 3 losses against, 2 of the teams not being very good. We understand. And thank God for Leon to say something, because this is how things will get done. Okay? So everybody relax.
Can you pass me that piece of refuse? It's bothering me.
Oh, this? Oh.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got it.
Good job, Belzy. EST Hangout is presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada storage experts. First 4 weeks free on all units. Find the latest deals or convenient locations nearest you at sentinel.ca. Should we start with the Oilers, I guess? Get into it.
Yeah,
Doug Dad does also say, which we may have to try to revisit later, I think it would be fun if during the Hangout that there's some discussion on what strategies Tom thinks he's able to implement to survive on a deserted island. So
I think it was Duck Dad who actually questioned my ability to survive. If I'm not mistaken. Duck Dad, if it was not you, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I saw the comment and I was like, man, just try me.
We could get to that.
Yeah, that was a great video. It was long, but it was great.
We'll start with the Oilers. And I guess Leon. Here's one thing I'll say about his comments. I think a lot of people are looking at coaching, that he's going after coaching. He said coaching.
Sure.
He talked about Jari. I think that was a counter towards Jari because Jari said something recently about the defense. But then he also took it after the team. He also said leadership needs to be better. I thought he owned Tommy, though, when it came to leadership. But also he says, and I think everyone's focusing on the coaching comment, but skipping the part where he says it comes from the top. Because he talks about coaching, and then he immediately says there's only 4 or 5. You can't win with just 4 or 5s going. And he says it starts from the top. And to me, that's Jeff Jackson and Stan Bowman. I think he's talking about the roster at that point. I think part of he's throwing. He mentioned everyone yesterday. He mentioned the team defense overall. He mentioned Jari. He mentioned coaching. He mentioned leadership. But then when he says it starts at the top, I think he's talking about the guys in the suits and not the guy on the bench. That's the way I look at that one. Is that he's sitting there going, yeah, because it was right after he said, "Can I just have 4 or 5 goings?" Which is we don't have the players right now.
Nope.
And that's not just on coaching. That's also on what is available to us as players.
Absolutely. Look no further than the bottom 6. We talked about it pre-post game, hangout, Nielsen show. I think they even talk about it on the Lock Shop, whatever the smattering of hosts, whoever's in the host chairs talked about it, even on that show. Reed Wilkins show, EST Afternoons, Oil Stream, 2 guys at goalie. Like, that is an issue. Look at the defense, Matty. Look what the personnel is on the back end. They don't have guys who could defend particularly well outside of an aging Matthias Ekholm. You got 3 young guys. One guy in Alec Regula, they don't trust to even play. They went 11-7 a couple of weeks ago, and they played him 2.5 minutes. Okay? They backed themselves into that corner. I know people were like, well, look at Troy Stetcher with the Leafs, how good he has been. Yeah, he's a veteran player, and they backed themselves into this corner where they had to keep Regula because if they put him on waivers, they feared they'd lose another right shot D-man. Spencer Stasny has just played, over 8. I think he's around 95 to 100 games in the NHL. Ty Emberson, who I don't think anybody is touting as a top 4 D-man in the NHL, has quietly been steady. But what is he? He's a bottom pairing guy, right? And then the guys that get the heavy minutes, Bouchard, Nurse, and Wallman, are not good defensively. Look at the goal by Gridden yesterday. What was Wallman doing on that one? Mm-hmm. Great question. Agreed, they're not getting some saves again. It's nice to see people recognize, like, hey, maybe it isn't just the goaltending. And when you don't have the horses, you don't lead the race, man. And I used this metaphor or whatever yesterday. I said, like, you've got a chef, you want him to bake a cake, and you only give him 3/4 of the ingredients to make a good cake. What do you expect, right? And then you go and get more ingredients. It's like, well, hey, I got you sour cream. Awesome. What am I going to do with it on a cake? That's kind of what they've been doing. It's just
excellent reference, so. I must say.
Well, that's kind of where they're at. And you're right. Like, it starts with the guys in the suits because this is what they're providing the coaching staff to work with. This is what they're providing the thoroughbreds who are Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman. That's their support, and it's inconsistent. It's lackluster. This team still found a way to be in the mix in the division. It speaks to how weak the division is. We recognize that.
Absolutely.
No, it's tight.
Yeah, it is, and it's their little cushion is gone now. And then I know that there's been this discussion about the coaching staff. Well, what do you expect him to do as well? Like, this is who he is given to work with. Well, don't use 29-97 anymore. Matty made a good point. Don't use them so much. But, like, the other guys can't do it. They don't do anything. When you put them out there, you can't trust them, right? So there's a lot of flaws on this team. Can they rise to the occasion and make the playoffs? I still think so. Yeah. Are they going to win a Stanley Cup? I didn't think they would in the offseason. I stand by it. It's very frustrating because they're in their window to win. But, again, this season might be a step back.
With games in hand taken into account, if all the teams take advantage of all their games in hand, which doesn't happen, I know that, the Oilers will sit outside of a playoff spot.
Scary.
The Kings have 3 games in hand on the Oilers and are 4 points back. The Ducks are 2 games in hand and they're a point back. The Kraken are a point back with 2 games in hand, and Utah is a game back with the same amount of points. So if all those teams win, the Oilers would drop to that top wildcard spot or a top spot, first spot out of the playoffs with those games in. Now, again, I'm just going to throw that out there. Teams generally don't win all of those games in hand, but that's just how tight things are when it comes to the West. Then Vegas is 2 points up with 2 games in hand on the Golden Knights as we head into this Olympic break. It's funny that we're getting the coaching stuff again, just because we go through it in the city every 2 years.
Exactly.
But it's also, I'm finding the revisionist history funny. I saw somebody today even was just like, Yeah, this team, you could tell that they just want Woodcroft back. They didn't want Woodcroft gone. It's like, no, the players wanted, like,
wow.
It was one of those, like, I just love how people from the outside just believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
And look inside and go, no, the story of everything we've been told, you've reported, everyone else reported, was the players were done with Woodcroft. It was just too much.
Yeah.
And they needed that refresh. But there's just the thing about, well, look how great he was. We got to bring him back or something. And it's just.
Not bringing him back.
Or maybe just let this season play out and see how it goes. Like, if the Oilers miss the playoffs ultimately, prices need.
Yeah.
There's something that we'll have to pay for that to a degree, possibly.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like why Pete DeBoer?
Yeah.
Because he's the big name that's out there.
I know. But the Oiler fan was mocking Pete DeBoer as soon as the Oilers knocked him out of the Western Conference Final the last 2 years.
Who did he get out coached?
Looked at how he did it against Jake Ottinger and what happened with Jake Ottinger. And Oiler fan was mocking him. And this is a coach that can't win a Stanley Cup.
Yeah. Who did he get out coached by last 2 years?
Chris Knobloch.
That was widely acknowledged in oil country. Moist Texan, by the way, says you can put sour cream in cake mix. I don't know how to make a cake. I just assumed you couldn't. I'm sorry. So hot
it's a
sauce.
positive test.
He's trying to make a difference. He's trying to make a different cake.
Thank you.
He's
Anyway.
trying to make, I don't know, a chocolate cake. I don't know if sour cream will work in that one.
Yeah. Anyway, but Maddie, you make a good point. Like it is silly to want to go back to a coach that people were not happy with,
And got passed over in back-to-back off seasons for a head coaching job.
that's your tell.
That says a lot.
That's your tell.
The guy's back on the bench, but not as a head coach.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, the finger needs to be pointed somewhere, sure. But I think, like Leon Draisaitl did last night, everyone needs to take ownership.
It just seems like they don't have a rhythm at the beginning.
No.
And then they get it. They eventually get it. Again, classic Oilers style, right? The positive is there were more shots on goal, right? I believe, how many shots on goal was it? It was...
I think they only gave up like 25.
Okay.
But
And Cooley played out a really good game too. Okay, he made some outstanding saves at the same time. Yeah, it's sad though. This is why I'm telling you it's sad. Because all the fan base now has to hang on this and then watch McDavid in the Olympics, right? It would have been nice to be like, okay, they beat 8. First of all, the city does not like the Leafs. The city does not like Calgary. So that also kind of hangs on it too, right? And they're not good teams that the Oilers have lost to. You can argue that Minnesota is a really good team. Whatever, take the loss there. But I hate to say it, Jari did let in a couple goals they should have saved.
don't disagree on that.
Right?
The Leafs are only a point back of the Oilers. I do just want to point that out there to everyone. As much as we rip on the Leafs and all that, they are only a point back.
Yeah,
of
the
Oilers
East and West is really interesting in that sense.
You could have used the save last night. Could have used a few more better decisions.
You also need to do that when you're calling out, your comments from the game before. Like that, you kind of have to step up and be better.
Yeah. He looked like he was swimming in his crease a bit.
Yeah.
And we talked about it on the post-game show last night. Like, first shot goes in.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a little bit of a flyby screen, but still. The Gridden one, I know there was the mental error, the defensive lapse by Wallman being a little too far up, allowing Gridden to have like a breakaway. He goes short. He went short side blocker on that one. The third one, it was Zeri. It was from that point shot, one timer. I mean, I think that one maybe you look at it and you go, okay, I guess, like that's a tough one. But then the game winner. And then on top of all that, for the second time this year, second time against the Flames in a row, Ryan Lomberg scores the game winning goal. And then he makes fun of you publicly.
Calls you Swiss cheese.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've always said it goes like McDavid, Lomberg, like in
course.
the rankings of greatest players in the NHL right now. Always have said that one.
Like he had the Pizza 73 comments for Regula, December 27th. Valid. And then yesterday they kicked that puck around at pinballs, and then Jari kicks it, and then it wasn't like it was a great shot, but it was enough that it skipped past Jari, and you've got Lomberg calling you Swiss cheese. Like that is so much salt in the wound after the last 2 days. So I understand the bitterness, like you're bringing up, Jasmine, when it comes to fans in the city.
They're also like, they lose to themselves. Like the Oilers are losing to themselves here. You're taking so many penalties at the same time, right? Stay out of the box. Stop giving away the puck.
Tuesday night, you're right. The penalties were bad.
Yeah.
Don't love the calls, but
Yeah, I think for Oiler fan, because baptized Big Uke in the nasty chat, the people are saying going to hang on for this for 3 weeks need to give their head a shake. And that's like, you've got 3 weeks off of this team right now. Enjoy it. Take the break, watch the Olympics, watch some great hockey at the Olympics, whether it be Canada versus US on the women's side or the men's hockey. Watch other Canadian athletes. Cut away from sports if you really need to, if you're not an Olympic person. You got the Super Bowl on Sunday. There's no point in hanging on the negativity for 3 weeks when nothing's going to change, because nothing can change until the 25th.
yeah.
Then they come back, and we're going to find out who this Edmonton Oilers team is. When you look at their first little stretch when they come back, you get the Ducks and Kings back-to-back. Very important games because they're right on your neck when it comes to trying to chase you for a Pacific Division spot. You then get San Jose, who are going to hopefully try to get back up there. You've got a couple of nice home games. Ottawa, Carolina. Okay. Then the road games right after the trade deadline. 3 of the first 4. It's a 4-game road trip, but it's Vegas, Colorado, Dallas. That's, if you just go Ducks, Kings, Sharks, Ottawa, Carolina, Vegas, Colorado, Dallas, the first 8 games the Oilers come back.
Hello.
Very crucial time.
Yeah.
Quite a bit 4-point nights. You've got games against the 2 best of the Western Conference, or 2 of the top 3 best of the Western Conference. We'll learn about this team very much on that day. We are going to learn about this team. But why worry about that when you could just take 3 weeks off?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maddie.
Enjoy the
I
curling.
love that. It was very therapeutic.
Very pleasant.
Enjoy
Yes.
the curling. Enjoy the nice weather.
You're right.
What do we got right now? It's 8
just-
degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous outside. I almost slipped and fell. So I was just going to piggyback on that as well. Like, the Oilers also need this break, okay? They will go, they'll recoup, they'll get together. They're going to go on their vacations. They're going to go to Disneyland. They're going to go to the Bahamas. They're going to come back, and they're going to get it together, okay?
Hashtag positive vibes.
Hashtag positive vibes.
Well, maybe but there's no guarantee of that.
Well, I thought we were being positive.
I wasn't saying be positive.
I like the
At no
positive
point did
vibes.
I say that the Oilers are going to be fine.
No.
coming
No, you
back.
didn't.
At
I
no
did.
point did I say the Oilers are going to
I
keep
did.
rolling.
Yeah.
I'm just saying just enjoy these 3 weeks.
He had a
because
pleasant demeanor.
There's a lot of there's a lot of time still for who knows what's going to happen, that for people to fester on all of that stuff. Just take this. If the players are going to take a 3-week break.
Yeah, they're going to self-reflect.
Nah,
Okay,
they
everybody
might,
is.
They might not.
Management.
They might just be screw this. Get me more drinks.
Yeah.
Well, they can
Just
for the
like-
first week.
And fans should do the
Okay.
exact same thing.
Yeah, for the first week.
No, fans should do it
There's
for 3
limits.
weeks. You have no
Yeah, it's
control.
not
of
your
this.
problem.
On February 17th, you are not back on the downtown community rink for ice.
That's right.
Enjoy the Oilers or enjoy Canada.
Enjoy
Share
happy
the-
hour.
Enjoy
the Olympics.
happy hour. Enjoy whatever is going on.
Yeah, I guess Toronto will be probably introducing a 6 a.m. happy hour, by the way, for the Olympics.
I thought we were doing.
Edmonton as well?
Didn't the province say it was okay? Did I not?
I have no idea. Why would there be a 6 a.m. one for Toronto?
I think because of the start time for the Olympics.
They're 2 hours after us.
That's
6
what I.
a.m.
That's
for
what
us,
I read.
isn't it?
That's what I read.
We have
online.
games at 8, 1, and 8. The first 3 games are 8:40, 1:15, 8:40.
And gold
which would
medal
be
potentially.
gold medal was 6:40 our time, which is 8 out there.
So a little
Unless
bit.
they're doing it for the whole Olympics, that they're just
I
people.
think maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but it's just for Canadian games, I would assume.
It's only what I read.
Well, what did you read?
Yeah, what did you read?
was like-
You can't just bring up a story and
I'd
not
be
have the
like,
facts
well,
in
I
it.
do. I
Well, pull up the
think I have
story.
the link. Hold
but
on.
why Toronto, not us?
Well, and what's
What about us?
What is this? What are they open for? What
Yeah,
is
tell
all
us
this?
more.
Happy
Jasmine.
hour. As soon
But
as I
what
see
about
happy
here?
hour, yeah.
Well, you can't read
Bring-
the
you
open up
gotta
the story.
bring
You
it
can't
home.
just throw a little detail out there and not have the rest of it.
Yeah, bring it
Because we
home.
have questions.
Okay.
Very
okay,
curious.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll read this text.
Please.
How much do you feel that the Oilers have played a lot of hockey over the past 3 years, and now with condensed schedule, they're just tired and cranky? This 3-week break might be as long the team past couple of summers for this team. I think they meant like as long of a break. I think it factors in. There's no denying that. Like Look at Florida. Florida's struggling this
They
year.
had
too.
injuries.
They did have injuries.
No Barkov, no Kachuk for most of the season that they've played.
I mean, if you want to look at it from an Oilers point of view, you didn't have Hyman for a while.
That's true.
Yeah, Kapanen's played good. I'll give him a lot of credit. But I think there is something to that, like the mental strain, the grind, if you will. I know guys have talked about Matthias Ekholm wasn't 100% starting the season. He's talked about it. I think that does factor in, but let's not kid ourselves. We said it after free agency. Like the Oilers roster in July was weaker than it was a few weeks prior in Game 6 of the Cup final. And I think, fast forward all these months, you can look at the team now and go, it's still not that good of a lineup.
Leon
compared
said
to
that
what they had.
yesterday, basically.
Yeah.
He said the team's different from last year. And then we
100%.
haven't been good enough. Like that to me is him saying, we're not as good as last year. We're not the same team as last year. We're not as that level. Exactly.
But there, I think there is something to the guys that went through the grind of the last 2 Stanley Cup finals that you refresh and you can get little breaks here and there, and they're going to take advantage of this one outside of the 3 guys that are going. But I think there's like a mental strain to it, in my opinion, from what I see and what I hear from the guys when I talk to them. Go ahead, Jazzy.
Oh, CBC reported this. The city is considering allowing bars and pubs to serve booze beginning at 6 a.m. during the games.
Here.
In Toronto.
Okay, but bring it back home.
Okay.
What about us?
But I think that means so like during the Olympics games, because you'd have to read more details. I don't have this article, but I'm guessing it's by the games they mean the Olympic games.
Yeah.
You could start drinking as early as 6 a.m. watching the Olympics.
Right. Yeah.
For
And
those
that's all the article says. It's literally like
That's it? Okay. I thought I saw somebody, maybe one of the news outlets put it out that the province was considering allowing bars to open up a little earlier for Team Canada games. And
Patty was on last week.
Oh, right.
And he did say that like he hadn't heard anything, but in the past it's always there hasn't been real issues.
Right.
Like because like from a government perspective, you don't want to be the government that's just like, yeah, you can't do that, and then you have to hold on to that to a degree.
That's true.
does not look like there is something on Alberta.
Because I remember in 2014 they did it, and there's all kinds of wild stories. Talked to Tony from BP on 170th, and I think he was at a different establishment at the time, or maybe it was that BP. But he said like at 2 a.m. clear everyone out. They had to wait an hour, and then they could open back up at, I think 3.
And that was a big one because the gold medal game was at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So there was like a big deal about, well, we want to watch this game in bars, and Redford was going through some stuff, but she's like, yeah, you guys can do that. Everyone loved Redford for a period of time.
Okay, so yes, Tom, AGLC did approve expanded liquor licenses for the 2026 Winter Olympics.
There we go.
And what does that mean?
It means that said Monday restaurant. This article's from January, by the way. It says that bars can serve liquor with expanded hours during Olympic medal events for any sport. However, with an 8-hour difference, a blanket approval hasn't been made as notice before events is required. So they have to get a new like a establishment license.
So each place individually.
That's right.
Like Patty over at Brewhouse would have to go and get the green light.
That sounds very confusing.
That does sound
Yeah,
confusing.
establishments in the province with the Class A, B, and C liquor licenses can submit notice for expanded liquor service hours.
Oh. So that could be just like an
they can go
email.
for it. Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But it said medal events or something, so that's probably like the 840 games then wouldn't be eligible.
That sucks.
Timex Pizzozu next Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Is Hangout going to be a Canada watch along on Thursday? Yeah, is that their first game officially the Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have the TV on here. We'll be just hanging out, watching a game, chilling, hanging out,
Doing our thing.
but we'll have more of a focus on a Canada hockey game. There's no question about it.
Did you see the women's game got postponed?
Yeah.
Stomach flu.
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah. It's I don't know the name of the virus.
Neurovirus,
Yeah.
which they're saying they're worried that the Canadians could catch it, so they didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quarantined
That's not
everybody
good.
up. Can I say one more thing about the Oilers? I just want your opinion on this. Again, something that I saw. What about buying out Jari?
Already?
I saw
Seriously?
a tweet on that one yesterday.
Already?
Yeah.
They broke down the bio pay,
Yes.
and it's not that bad.
Did you have 2 goalies on buyout, more dead cap space? That's what we want? Okay.
It's
Yeah,
it would look poor if you're buying him out right away, but it's also then who's coming in. This is why I didn't like the
Connor
idea.
Unger.
I know. This is why I didn't like the idea of going and trade this season for a goalie. Wait till the offseason for more options for goalies. If they buy him out, that's just a huge error. To me, if you're buying him out, Stan Bowman needs to be fired.
That's admitting
You
total
have
error.
failed. Like, how many mistakes have you made? How many errors have you made as a GM now that if you're sitting there and you have to go to Daryl Cates and go, yeah, we want to buy out this goalie because it didn't go well. There's a point there where it's just like, you keep messing up. You need to go.
Yep. I don't. You know what? The other thing too, Maddie. Like when you hear something like that, I always think of it as this: like Oiler fans are looking for solutions because they want the team to have success so bad. But if that's the collective mindset, I would be like, really? 2 weeks ago, you loved him.
And I think Trevi had touched upon this, but I personally am not giving up on Jari. He could be injured still. We don't know that.
No, he just played like crap.
Yeah, or he's just playing like crap. And
be
then
honest
that
here.
can improve again, right? Like things are just still a little early for him. I get it. Stu is thriving. We don't have to talk about that,
Why
but
not?
Oh, you can't buy this contract, though.
no.
No, I thought I saw it different. I was worded differently in that tweet, so I'm seeing I read it wrong. The cap hit for the first 2 years would be 4.7, 4.2. And then it becomes less than $500,000 for those last years. So basically, you're not having a lot of extra cap on this space. Like, it's a very different one. But you've missed out on 4.7, 4.2 million.
Yeah. But what else are you paying Campbell to, by the way, for the next few years?
Isn't he done? Or would he still? Oh, yeah, that was a long contract.
he had
Yeah, you're
3
right.
years
Yeah.
left on that deal.
And then you wouldn't be able to buy anyone out because you can only have 2 buyouts. Is that, if I'm not mistaken?
I think you're right.
You're not doing that one. Like to save $1 million over the next 2 years to go for a new goalie. That's just ridiculous.
The Oilers have had like a decade of dead cap space.
So next year will be 2.6 on Campbell. So you'd have almost $7 million next season on 2 goalies you bought out. Not a chance.
No.
Why would anyone why did you even bring that up? Not you. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5.
Not good.
Well, guess we will see.
Oh, T-Mac. True, Tommy. I worked at a bar. We closed at 2:30, cleaned up, and opened at 4 for the game. Yes, T-Mac, I need to get a hold of you, by the way. I will be doing that shortly. Thank you for the text. Appreciate it.
That's good. That's great for business. Like, I really hope businesses will thrive and the place will be lively, generating some money to the economy. That'd be good.
Hey, Jocelyn Peterman and Brett Gallant won 6-3. They're a 2-0 in round robin action for a mixed doubles team.
Nice.
Just got that notification. Download the Team Canada app.
Oh, thank you. I will do that.
They give you all those notifications. It's a great way to just follow along with everything that's going on when you're just trying to catch up and to watch things.
And McMorris had to be stretchered off yesterday.
Yeah, I heard Eric say he's going to be out of an
Oh,
event.
it's so sad, right? That
He's
picture
still,
of him.
I think he's still going to be fine for one of the other events.
Yeah.
But one of the events he's out.
Did he say?
I do need to get to the Olympics to call Jasmine out for something yesterday.
Oh, I thought you would forget about this.
I'm not going to forget
Uh-oh.
about this. Yesterday, I received a text yesterday. So we had a show. For those that missed the hangout yesterday, Tommy, Jasmine, and Belzy went after the Team Canada outfit that Lululemon have. Vogue is one of the best fashion magazines and outlets and editorialists out there that you will find.
Okay.
The editor-in-chief, Anna Wintour, I think it is. Anna Wintour.
Winter, yeah.
They made a movie off of her Devil Wears Prada.
Prada 2 coming out, by the way.
Oh, boy.
She is a fashion icon. She can't not wear sunglasses because she doesn't want to show anyone her feelings because it could dictate everything. She is that powerful. She's the editor-in-chief of Vogue. Vogue has the best Olympic 2026 uniforms to look for at the Winter Games. I showed this to Jasmine yesterday, and she's like, oh, yeah, I was using that to look at the teams. So she had this article yesterday here on the show, and she's like, yeah, look how great Mongolia is, which is actually fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful.
The U.S., Ralph Lauren, Italy, Armani. The article for the best Olympic 2026 uniforms to look for at the Winter Olympics, according to Vogue,
Don't
if you
even
scroll
say it.
down.
Come on.
You get to
you
a
were reading
point.
this article while we were bashing the look.
You get to a certain point where I scrolled a little too fast. Lululemon for Team Canada, right on the best Olympic outfits. So you're saying these athletes are going to hate what they're wearing, that you just know for sure that this is awful and they want to look, they want to look good, but they don't. Yet Vogue is saying it's one of the best looks.
Really?
Quote, Canada's official Winter Olympic uniforms, which again, Jasmine had this article on her phone yesterday and just skipped this.
That's
I'm nodding my head.
Designed by Canadian athletic wear favorite Lululemon, are anchored by the national symbol, an oversized red maple leaf. The patriotic motif dominates everything from puffy coats to quilted vests that converted into a scarf or pillow, blending the country's classic iconograph with clever performance design. Inspired by Canada's epic landscape, the uniforms comes in shades ranging from deep reds to blue greens, while thermoregulation technology and adaptive fits ensure athletes' comfort. Podium wear extends the vibe with red jackets detailed in topography patterns that echo the country's diverse terrain. Lululemon for Team Canada on Vogue's list for best outfits for the Olympics this year. Along with Italy, along with US, along with France, along with Great Britain, along with Mongolia, who Jasmine was saying, oh, these are so great yesterday. Looking at this article and did feel like, hey, they also say Canada's great.
Okay.
But it's so plain.
I know, and I think they had to include.
Don't matter.
They had to include Canada as a business decision.
No, they don't.
Yes, they did. It's a major country, and they wanted to make sure that they were.
Why isn't Germany on there?
Germany has nice stuff.
But they're not on that list. You don't think Germany is a big country? Where's Japan? Japan has more people than us. You don't think Vogue cares about what the Japanese think?
I think they do.
Vogue is not making decisions based off whether Canada's going to care or not care. No one even knew that Vogue had said this about Canada until I brought it up. Like, no one else was texting in about that. They didn't make a business decision for that.
Like, what is that?
I don't know. Vogue says it's great.
Vogue says that's great?
And I want to just say something that Tom said yesterday, but I couldn't. Belzy said something to me, so I couldn't respond to that.
Okay.
You said that Sinclair even said that she doesn't like the Canadian.
Old stuff she says was in her book.
Right.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have talked about this stuff in her book.
I would have loved to know her thoughts on this.
Like, this is good?
No, I don't like it. No.
According to Vogue. I'm just saying.
Technology-wise, absolutely.
I'm just saying you can't come out and say that the athletes are for sure going to hate this one.
Okay, sure. Maybe because they like purple and red together. Like, doesn't make any sense.
It's blue and green.
But there's other.
But so you're better than Vogue?
No, I'm not better than Vogue.
I
Nobody's
just don't
better
like
than
what
Vogue.
Vogue said.
What
What is that?
I actually found an article from fashion instructors in the Vancouver area who were praising the Canadian when the launch happened. I found an article yesterday, and they were praising the looks of what the Canadians have.
Because Lululemon is based out of Vancouver.
What does that have to do with journalists?
You're telling me that Vancouver,
Journalists,
are praising Lululemon.
or like the instructors. Why would they care about Lululemon? They're just instructors.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We rip the Edmonton Oilers. We're in Edmonton. Why do we rip the Edmonton Oilers?
Because we're honest.
Yeah, you don't think so everyone else isn't honest. We're honest on Edmonton Sports Talk, but Vogue won't be honest because they sell magazines in Canada, and these instructors of fashion in Vancouver won't be honest because Lululemon's based in Vancouver.
You know what? I'm sorry. I don't like it. And if you guys do, then please let me know. Let me know. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I don't like the way I'm looking at it is if any one of us went shopping or anybody out there listening or watching goes shopping and says, let's go to Lululemon, take a look. They have good stuff. I have nice Lululemon stuff. I like their stuff. And you go, here's the Team Canada collection. And obviously you see the maple leaf, it piques your interest. Like, let's see what the athletes are wearing. And you walk it through and you look at this stuff and how weird it is.
Weird is a good word.
And the colors are plain. And then the ones that have the texture, you're like, what is that?
Yeah, I know.
Like I just did and showed Maddie. And then you see the price tag. It's like, this crappy sweater that's ugly is $350. I'm just assuming that's the price. Mm-hmm. No thanks. I'll pass.
Yep. Fun fact.
That's how I look at it.
Totally. And if it was like really nice.
Why is she in the air right now modeling this?
Well,
That's
those are
why
just
Vogue
pictures.
liked it probably because of these weird angles.
It is weird. Why are they dancing? Why are they intertwined? I don't get it.
Well, that's you have to talk to a photographer for that.
Evidently.
Fun fact though, in 2010, the Hudson's Bay Company sold 3.5 million pairs of the iconic red mittens during the Vancouver Winter Olympics.
Yes.
It generated $35 million in support for Canadian athletes through proceeds, one of the most successful retail launches in Canadian history. I bought those mittens too.
I like how you switched the topic, even though yesterday you chose not to bring this up, even though you were on, like when I told you about this, you knew about it and you chose not to bring it up on the show.
Well, you know what?
As an idea of like, hey, by the way, just as an alternate side, Vogue does say these are one of the best. I just disagree with them.
I know. I guess I could have said that. That was my source yesterday. I was literally looking on Vogue. Yeah.
Using Vogue, and you're praising all these other sites because of Vogue.
I just think
But that's why maybe those other ones aren't good. Why is Vogue praising those other ones?
because they're beautiful.
Oh, but they're selling. They have to sell to the U.S.
I don't know, Maddie. I personally, Tom and I do not like that.
That's fair. Okay,
don't see it.
finally we get to a thing where you're saying I don't like them, but you're yesterday coming out here saying the athletes hate these all.
The athletes hate these. I don't think I said that. I think
You were
if
starting to, and I'd be like, "Are you sure for sure the athletes don't like this one?"
I was
and
thinking
now we
probably
have,
don't.
and there's
didn't you
a
bring it?
fashion magazine that is widely regarded, which means there might be a lot of athletes that look at this and say they love it. Are there some that might dislike it? Absolutely.
I think it's like when they're standing next to like, let's just say Italy or something, they're gonna be like, I wish I had that. That's way nicer.
Look at my blanket pillow.
Yeah, I know. Like that looks sick on this person, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how
Little
it fully
sleek,
looks
looks
tomorrow.
so
We'll
clean,
see.
whatever.
People
maybe.
like it. There are
Yeah.
people there that like it.
All right.
All right.
What do I know?
Long live Vogue.
Yep.
Anna Wintour.
Did you guys see the Westminster Dog Show winner yesterday?
Sorry, I missed that.
Okay, so well, okay,
The only person I know that watches that is Tony Kornheiser.
really? Yeah,
That's the only one.
Really?
Yeah, PTI usually like in advance, he like or after he gives a quick rundown on like their like final topic of the show.
It was the Doberman, and the Doberman is a Canadian named Penny.
Great dog name.
Great dog name, and the dog is absolutely stunning. So congratulations to the Canadian doggo.
Let's go, Penny.
Yeah. I thought you guys would be more excited. I think it's so entertaining to watch those.
You know what's good? Best in Show. Have you seen that?
No.
It's about dog shows. Catherine O'Hara's in it. I think Eugene
R.E.
Levy, Fred
Yeah.
Willard.
I think they did a little shout out at the Westminster Dog Show for Catherine O'Hara.
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of Best in Show.
Yeah, they did.
That one's still sad.
That was really shocking. That's really
Did
shocking.
they say
Not yet.
the cause?
No,
That's
I
sad.
have a feeling it's unexpected.
It's awful.
No, I take the opposite feeling.
Oh, like she knew something was wrong?
You just look at photos from her last appearance.
Yeah, I guess she started to age a little bit, but it's sad.
No, that looked like a health thing.
It's also NBA trade deadline. There's really not much to talk about yet because nothing's happened, but we'll keep an eye out on that.
Yeah, as long as Giannis doesn't get traded, I'm happy.
I don't think he will.
What's this deal here with did Chris Paul end up with the Raptors? It doesn't have to report.
Yeah, it's the Raptors are getting to lower their luxury tax. Like they come down a bracket, I believe it is. Who did they involve with it? Is the Nets involved in that one? They got some stuff out of it, and the Clippers just take them off the books.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like either it's gonna be they're gonna try to flip him here in advance of the deadline, or they
Okay.
might just waive him, and then he's free to go sign anywhere else if somebody wants him. So
okay.
it's very good chance that like you have a very limited opportunity to go to a Chris Paul Raptors jersey while he's a Raptor, but he probably will never wear a Raptors
He won't
jersey
actually
himself.
play.
Which is fine. Which is all good. The Raptors did get a young guy though from Golden State. I don't know too much about him other than it seemed that the fans of Golden State were sad about him leaving. He
Okay.
had some good chemistry with Steph, so we'll see what happens there as well. Okay, so I want to talk prop bets whenever you guys are ready.
Sure.
Go for it.
Let's go. Oh, you pen and paper. Let's go.
Okay, so my biggest, can you do, okay, I'm so excited. Okay, my favorite thing to bet on is the anthem,
Okay.
okay, to see how long it is, if it's actually gonna be over 2 minutes. So it's Charlie Puth who's gonna be doing it.
Who's that?
He's very famous.
He did the song Wiz Khalifa for Paul Walker's passing. What was that song again called?
Is he in a band?
I'm not gonna sing.
Is he in a band?
No, he's a solo artist.
Oh, okay.
Solo artist. So there's another song. I think he did a song called "Jealous." Maybe you know who he is.
Okay. Anyway,
he's on the radio all the time.
Sure.
Okay, so I get it. Like people will usually listen in the sound check to see beforehand to see how long it'll go.
Yeah.
So anyways, this one will be interesting because you see like if he's gonna hold a long note or whatnot. I think he's kind of a fast singer, so I think he might be under 2 minutes.
So you're recommending the under?
I think so.
Okay.
Coin toss is interesting because it's obviously 50-50. There's like no stats to this or science to that, right? Will the opening kickoff be a touchback?
Are you asking
Yes,
for
I'm asking
opinions
you
or are you
guys.
just throwing these out there?
No, ask you guys. Let's all do this together.
no, I
was
don't
gonna
think
pitch it
so.
for all of
I
us.
have no idea. I don't know the
think so.
stats of these kickers and how much they land inside and how much go into the end zone.
Okay.
Honestly, don't know.
Will the Super Bowl MVP be Sam Darnold, Drake May, JSN, or Kenneth Walker III?
Say again.
Well, see, this is just most people like you don't answer all the props. You pick the ones that you like.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would think on that one. Like it's who's gonna like it's hard not to pick the two quarterbacks, but then it's who do you think's gonna win? And do you think it's gonna be the Patriots or do you think it's gonna go be the Seattle Seahawks?
And have we discussed that who we think
So
is like
quarterback is minus 233 on Play Alberta for position of MVP winner, while wide receivers plus 375, running backs plus 500.
Okay.
Do I have?
This one will go on a QB. It just seems like it's been a QB conversation.
Well,
It almost always goes to a QB. It's hard for it to not go to a QB. The QB has to be quite underwhelming for it to not go to the QB.
Will there be a streaker?
there was last year, right? Remember we talked about it?
Yeah, but he
and they-
lost. But he bet on it. And like, Buddy didn't lose. Lost his better. Apparently,
Yeah.
they figured that out.
They got to the bottom of it.
The high favorite for Bad Bunny's opener halftime show song will be Novile. So I would bet against that because he probably knows that everybody's betting on that one. So
I don't think he cares.
Yeah, do you think they think
about what
about
he's
that?
betting?
No, but maybe his
I
production
don't think he
team
actually
does.
gives a damn about that part. First song, according to Play Alberta, Alambre Pua,
Oh, of course.
plus 230. La Mudanza is plus 300. DTMF is plus 600. It's one of his most streamed songs on Spotify. Talked about that on the Lock Shop. I do
right.
like that one. Or Nu Viola
Yeah,
is
that's
plus
a-
380.
So that's
That's
the
a
number.
banger?
Yeah.
Do you know it?
They're all bangers.
Okay. Okay.
There's DTMF is also plus 220 for a last song. If you're looking to hedge your bets on that one.
Okay.
Of which way he
Think
ends.
about the last song.
The over-under is 11.5 still. That has not moved. And whether he's going to play an unreleased song is yes or no. Yes is plus 184.
Does he have an album coming out?
No clue. Maybe this is his way of being like, boom, new album, baby.
I'm pretty sure this last one was kind of new though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'd have to. Hernan likes him,
I do
so.
still stand by. If you go to EST specials, we've got a crap ton of Super Bowl plays. Although Dusty didn't get one up today or yesterday. Naturally, first time I'm not on the Lock Shop since we're doing this. One doesn't go up.
Interesting.
Yeah, no kidding. Although I think he did send one. He has a Super Bowl play of the day. I don't know if that's from yesterday. Yeah, he put that one up for yesterday because it didn't go up. So he finally does have one going up. JSN to have 5+ receiving yards in each quarter. It's plus 145 before the boost. So I don't know what they boosted it to. But I really like this Bad Bunny one for halftime that Eric and I built. My thing just reloaded on me accidentally. Will Bad Bunny, or what headgear will Bad Bunny wear?
Yeah.
We have no hat at plus 400. Boost it to plus 400. Get that in EST specials. I Googled it. I went through images. I Googled Bad Bunny concert.
What does he usually wear?
More often than not, no hat.
No hat.
There was a couple of hats. There was one straw hat, but more often than not, it was no hat. I feel good about that plus 400, baby.
So if he puts a straw hat on at the very end,
I have
it's a
no idea
no-go,
what happens
right?
at that point.
Okay. That's At first I was like, no hat because his hair is fabulous. But he does wear that straw hat in a lot of his promos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
But doesn't wear it during the show from what I found. I feel really good about the no hat. Plus 400.
What's the sprinkle?
It was Super Bowl
Use your game sense.
Super Bowl play of the day 4. We've got 7 of them up. Dusty and Haas will make Super Bowl play of the day number 8 today. And then reminder tomorrow. Hangout's only an hour long. I don't know who I'm going to put. Like, Jay's not coming in for the Hangout. It might be just you and I.
Okay.
We only have an hour. Maybe I'll still Trev or something.
Yeah.
10 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, 10 o'clock. We've got a 2-hour lock drop special. Dusty, Haas, I'll jump on. Jay will jump on at points. We're doing 2 hours Super Bowl lock shop special tomorrow.
I like that.
We're preempting the Hangout for the lock shop. Could it become episode of the year? The lock shop? Possibly. But that's happening tomorrow here on EST.
I've hit, or I've sprinkled a couple of props for Super Bowl already. Thinking of doing my own little single play or single game parlay. Yesterday, I think it was it Jay's play of the day that hit, or was it the early bird that hit? It was the Battle of Alberta special, Draisaitl over 1 or over 0.5 power play points. Both teams scored 2 goals. I got a little sprinkle, won a little bit there, but I was going through them yesterday.
Yeah, we've got a lot right now.
I hopped on the Lock Shop Waste Management Phoenix Open. Nick Taylor finished top 10, rooting for Nick Taylor. And then Super Bowl, I went with the Super Bowl play of the day 3. Drake Bay, Sam Darnold, passing yards total over 447.5. Put a little sprinkle on that. I feel very confident that's going to happen. And then, I put the Elks to reach the Grey Cup.
That's a fun one.
And then I actually...
Reach or win?
To reach, I put
that's a fair
5, and I put 10 on them to win. So for $10, it was 161 I would win. And if they win the Grey Cup, and then if they make it to the Grey Cup, I just put $5 on, and that would be a $40 win.
Rod Z says bet under an anthem. Puth average 1 minute 52 seconds in warmups.
Really?
Thank you.
Rod Z all
He's a
over
fast
it.
singer. Like,
Okay.
yeah. So I agree with you.
Do you have any other ones that you like?
There's a few. Actually, I was going to tell you guys what I was going to do for prop bets. Side note.
Go
on
for
this,
it.
But
Okay.
where is it? Oh yeah. Actually, I have other little information too, but we can get to that in a second. Okay, just going back to this though, so I can get this out of the way. There's good ones. So here's some ideas for you tomorrow. Which coach calls the first time out?
Oh.
McDonald? No, I think it'll be Verbal. If I had to guess, because Seahawks are going to make them work.
That is the reasoning. Seahawks are going to make them work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've been on this Seahawk train saying that they were going to win the Super Bowl for a while now.
Fran. I don't know. Do you think it would be more like a young quarterback in a tough situation in the first half?
Yeah,
Like what scenario pops
my
up?
thing would be Drake May's young. Clock's ticking on the play clock. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
Variable calls the timeout.
Yeah.
I think that's more likely than the Seahawks calling a timeout. That if I was that's the scenario I'm playing.
Right.
But I also don't know how much, I don't know their quarter timeout usage as coaches throughout the season. And is this like do these coaches like to use timeouts? Do they like to hold on to them? Is this going to be a thing closer to the end of the second quarter? We're going to see a team that just has it, they wants to extend. But if I had to guess, I feel like it's just a Drake May young quarterback.
That's what I was leaning towards.
What will the first play of the game be? Will it be run or pass?
Rod Z, before I even asked that, says run will be the first play. So he's already on that one.
Yeah.
Are you just building your own?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Why don't you just
Is
text
this like
Rod
a
Z
pool or something?
or Duck Dad?
No, I'm gonna actually try to submit these.
To what?
Online.
No, but where'd you get the sheets from?
I just printed them out on Google. I got another one too in case.
Oh.
Okay.
Rip City, first score safety always pays well. I remember when it happened. Tom Brady threw the pass too far, and it looked like the refs ruled that he was throwing it deep down the field as a way to avoid, because there's no receivers in the area. That was intentional grounding. It was in the end zone, and it was a safety to start the game. And everyone was stunned that there was a safety to start the game, and that's when we learned that safety pays very well when it's the first play of the game. That was, I think, game 2 against the Giants. I think that was Pat's Giants number 2 that one happened for the first score of the game, which was just a weird way to start the game. What are the odds for that being the first score of the game?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that one I'll because I think was that game in Indy? Maybe it was. First score of the game. Where is it? Score of no team's first. Sometimes it can be hard to find what I'm looking for.
They have a lot of.
There's just so many that you're just looking, and I'm like, okay, well, where is this one though? Okay, well, if I find it, I'll mention it. What other ones you got, Jazzy?
Okay, so another one will be, well, we talked about the Gatorade, but this one's interesting because it's like, what color will the Gatorade be? It'll be either orange or purple or other.
Oh, purple.
No, but most sites have different.
Yeah, I like
categories.
that way better than this.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from.
It's Google. I just printed it out last second.
Well, that's the thing. So I don't know how accurate that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here it is. What is the first score of the game? That's weird. I don't like this one as much. Touchdowns minus 154. Field goal / safeties plus 125.
They put field goal together with safety?
Yeah. That's probably because that one time it was a safety.
Here's a really good one that you could possibly use. How many times will Tom Brady be mentioned during the Super Bowl?
Is he on the broadcast?
Over
No, it's
4.5.
It's NBC.
Or under 4.5.
I don't think he'll be mentioned at all.
Oh yeah, what's the
I'd go under.
It's on NBC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if he was on Fox, he wouldn't be mentioned because they wouldn't be like, unless like it counts. Like, Tom, what'd you see there?
Well, would they mention like past Super Bowl winners? Did Tom Brady win in? Because this is the second.
I guess
time
it is
it's going on.
Patriots.
Yeah.
I don't think they would do it that much.
So under 4.5.
If you see that one, I could see it twice.
Yeah, I'll go.
They'll show him in the
under.
crowd at one point,
Yeah.
and then there'll be one other like, wow, the Patriots did this in the past.
The last time a young quarterback took the Patriots to the Super Bowl was Tom Brady.
Apparently, NBC is going to start the broadcast. I think their pregame stuff at Alcatraz. Chris Collinsworth's going to do something from there. Rodney Harrison's going to do something. There's like 4 different people that are going to be different spots of Alcatraz. I've been to Alcatraz. It's not that big.
It's not that big.
But they're going to have like multiple different hits from Alcatraz. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that, Golden Gate Bridge or Alcatraz? That's going to be shown first on the camera?
Yeah, the odds are so in favor of Golden Gate Bridge.
Has to be.
I'm telling you, it's got to be Alcatraz. They're going to pan first on the water and Alcatraz and then going into San Francisco area or Bay Area. That's what they're going to do. So I would take Alcatraz.
That would definitely use your game sense because the odds could clearly state that it's going to go the other way.
And
that one's clearly like, this is one, if you're going to listen to Jazzy there, you're going to want to sprinkle this one.
Yeah.
Because what are the odds? First landmark to be shown is minus 500 for Golden Gate Bridge. I've seen places where that's minus 1,000.
Wow.
And Alcatraz is plus 300.
Okay, and just like a technical thing, and I think Jasmine used it in the right context there, but when you pan a shot, it's you going side to side, okay? So when you go up and down, that's tilt. Pan is side to side.
Sobe Kirk, you'll be both a wide shot. And I'm fascinated how that plays out because I brought that one up with Eric on the Lock Shop. There is a shot you can have at San Francisco. Well, Alcatraz, Golden Gate Bridge, and downtown San Fran are in the shot. So what if both show up at the same time?
And you
Who
went
wins?
to Alcatraz.
Yeah, like 08, 09.
And it's small?
Well, it's not that like when I read the tweet that like 4 guys are going to be broadcasting from different areas. I'm like, it's not the biggest thing. It's like it's a prison size. Like it's the size of a prison.
Okay.
There's not much else to it.
It's a little island. Like I've seen
Little
the
rock island
Yeah.
that has a prison where they're jail cells and a little bit. I can't remember if there's a little courtyard. There should be probably a little courtyard, but it's not that much.
Okay.
So like when they're doing 4 guys, it makes it sound like they're doing it from different hits. It's like they're in Edmonton doing 4 different hits in different parts of town. Like, no, this is really small. What are we doing here? So I'm fascinated by that one.
Interesting.
That is actually very interesting, but I hope I win that one because I think I'm going to sprinkle. You're right. Maybe I should do a little one and then I can win a lot if the odds are
Okay, you do
against
you.
me.
Use your game sense.
Well, it's not that. It's just like the odds are so in favor of Golden Gate Bridge.
Wow, hey. Okay, good. That's something to look out for. You were saying there's going to be pre-game on NBC. It's going to start early. That's what
They always do. No, the NBC broadcast will probably start like 10 a.m.
Oh yeah, they always do that.
Yeah.
They show like the players coming in with their like joggers before they get ready with their headphones on.
Yeah, they had NFL Live on before the Oilers game on Tuesday night. I was watching. It was like NFL Countdown. But I think it was the first Super Bowl availability, like big one.
Speaking of, you guys hear that there's like nobody's talked about the media availability? You know how they have like Guillermo did go, but Jimmy Kimmel did not. He'll probably show the footage today. But when he goes and like asks the players questions and he brings them tequila and the hidden mic and stuff, right? And
No,
sees if they take it.
I don't watch those.
Okay, I watch them. They're apparently very boring this year. That's what I.
Who was there? Reed and Jay had someone on from the Tacoma.
Greg Bell.
Greg Bell, yeah, he was on, and he said that first night was the big one. Was kind of quiet. He said everything's spread out. Like some of the stuff is in San Fran, some of the stuff is in San Jose. There's a lot of distance that needs to be traveled for all the media, and he said that media day was a little bit subdued. So
Yeah, that's why you haven't heard anything.
yeah.
They'll host a Super Bowl. Like there's going to be a 10-city cycle coming up. People believe that like these Denver and Kansas cities that are building domes, you're going to get like the Super Bowl once in your life and never again.
Did they have it in Minnesota a couple years ago?
It was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
It was in Indy. It's been in Detroit.
Went to New York the one year.
And that was a complete one-off. Yeah. Somebody posted yesterday the conditions the NFL gets for when you bid for a Super Bowl and everything you have to do. The Super Bowl basically pays for nothing. Oh. You have to give them 3 championship quality 18-hole golf courses for free. You have to give them 2 quality bowling alleys for free so they can do charity events.
Okay.
It's all covered. There's like hotels, all this stuff that's given to the NFL for free. They get the stadium like, I want to say 30 days before the Super Bowl, the NFL gets it.
Really?
Which I don't know how that fully works with, like if the 49ers were in the or the NFC Championship game, how that fully works. But then they get it for like another 20 days after the Super Bowl.
What are they doing?
I have no idea. They get like a total for 50-some days with they don't have to pay for it.
Oh, wow.
Like they just get the building.
Yeah.
There's a year prior to the Super Bowl, they get like a bunch of NFLer staff get to fly to, like, we'll use San Fran for this. They get a fly to San Fran for a scouting mission just to see how it all is.
Okay.
Everything's paid for. Expenses, all of it's paid
By
for.
the team?
By the host city. By
Host
whoever's
city,
made the
okay.
bids. This is the bid from the cities and all of that.
Yep.
It's just like the NFL gets so much for nothing.
Wow.
They get all of this. But you want to host a Super Bowl. You want the people to come to your Super Bowl.
Do you guys want to guess how much an ad is this year?
$7 to $10 million.
For 30 seconds?
It's 8 million. Yeah.
Holy crap. Remember when it was a big deal when it was $1 million?
I
People
know.
were like, it's $1 million for 30 seconds.
Breaking news. It was like front page news, like $1 million for this.
No, they all go on YouTube before.
Yeah, they like 50 Cent just released one of him eating popcorn because he is hilarious. Yeah.
What's it for? Like, what's he promoting?
DoorDash, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And that's going to be running on the Super Bowl?
I just like that Pepsi took a shot at Coca-Cola. We might have those soda awards coming.
Oh, with the bear?
They had the polar bear, and he did like a blind taste test, and he liked the Pepsi better than the Coke. And then he's like in therapy, and he's doing all this other stuff, and it's like, this is brilliant. It's been a while since we had the Pepsi Coke era. What was the one? I remember still years ago. I think this was also a Pepsi one. This little kid bought 2 Cokes. Like you see him go to a Coke machine, he buys 2 Cokes, but the only reason he bought 2 Cokes was so he could stand on it, so he could click the Pepsi button. Oh. And then he just left the 2 Cokes sitting there so he can go drink a Pepsi.
Oh, savage.
That was
fun.
good. I love that. I want to see that.
Do you know who makes more money?
Coke.
Okay.
It's the biggest soda brand. I think it's the biggest drink in the world, maybe.
Yeah, I like Coke.
It's higher than Pepsi, without a doubt.
Won't even drink Pepsi if it's there. Gross. What's up?
Now I want to see this commercial with the polar bear.
Yeah, it's just wholesome, but took a shot at Coke. And it's just like, yeah, perfect. Give these to me. I miss when we had some really great Super Bowl commercials. Like when the polar bear first came out for Coke, it was great. And then, and then he's stunned. And he picked the Pepsi. And so he goes to therapy and yeah, it's really well done.
It is well done.
Rod Z, he's got some more of the thing. Yeah, I saw this one. The NFL must have the option to install ATMs that accepts NFL preferred credit and debit cards in exchange for cash. They could change those around. Requires waivers of all local laws prohibiting the sale of alcoholic beverage for post-game parties.
Okay.
Like, it's just all sorts of different things that they have to go through.
That's interesting.
Super Bowl. Buffalo's not getting a Super Bowl after their new stadium's ready. There's no chance the NFL's going to Buffalo. Sorry, Rodzi.
Oh, the end of that.
They're not going to pick Buffalo.
The end of that career. Did you see the end of it?
It was the
The CEO.
cool Coldplay thing.
Yeah, the Coldplay CEO thing.
Yeah.
That's so clever.
That's well done.
Buffalo is not New York City. They will not take a Super Bowl. I don't believe that will ever happen in my lifetime. If they were willing to go to Buffalo, they would have gone to Lambeau Field. All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
What? Okay, so now that we're
Quickly, Rodzi.
No.
Cold weather city will only be considered with dome stadium. Exactly, and that's why Buffalo won't get it because they don't have a dome stadium.
Yeah, it's open air. Although it's like, what is it, like 80% enclosed?
The seats are.
Yeah, the seats are, yeah.
And it's done in a way so the wind will shoot over the stadium and not go into the stadium, but it is open.
Right.
So if it's minus 20, it's minus 20. You're going to feel that. So that's the difference. Portions of this hour of the Hangout brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out. highproductmarketing.com. Tom, Matt, Jasmine with you here on the Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage right here at Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton Sports. What did you want to say?
1 second. Just breaking news. Bucks are not trading Giannis.
Perfect. So we can go to Lakers in the offseason.
Yeah, and that's obviously because they want to wait for his trade value to go higher in the summer. And yeah, he's injured and stuff too.
Well, one thing they was reported is also that they're hoping they win the lottery, and that'll help them convince Giannis to stay.
Oh, good. Okay, interesting. I was gonna ask you guys. So now that we're creeping closer to the Super Bowl, do you want to revisit the Super Bowl prices to get in?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think would be the cheapest to get in there?
$2,000.
No, it's probably closer to like 20 grand.
It's $45.18 on TickPick.
Oh, never mind.
But looking at it, you can get a lower bowl for about $6,200.
Really?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
American.
Okay. If you were actually planning on going, you just have to wait till the day of, and they would drop.
Mm-hmm.
How much do they drop for Super Bowl?
I would assume you can get in there for like 3,000.
No thanks. I wouldn't do it.
But maybe at the top, right? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't even bother.
For 3,000?
No.
USD then, right? But let's say
regardless, 3,000 Canadian, 3,000. No, I don't care.
even if you are a diehard fan, even if you're a 12 or a diehard Patriots fan.
Bird gang.
Okay. So if it's, I'm not saying if it's for your team, because a lot of people I hear are going because of Bad Bunny.
Really?
Yes. People fly to South America to see him. So I would imagine. Because I had like people ask me the audacity to be like, should we go to Super Bowl to watch Bad Bunny? I'm like, do you not watch football? Do you not know the prices?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like there's not a lot of people that are doing that. I'm going to argue whoever is doing that. You get 11 and a half minutes of him.
I'm telling you, I know, but this person has a lot of money. She was like, let's build a cousin strip out of this.
Did she know? But did she initially know the prices of a Super Bowl ticket?
No, she did not.
Exactly.
Did she change her mind when she found out about the
After I
Super Bowl?
sent it to her, she didn't bring it up again.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't think there's a lot of people buying tickets to go see Bad Bunny.
But people have flown, counter argument, people do fly to see him.
Right. To see a concert that's how long?
Yeah,
2 hours.
Not
hours.
11 and a half minutes.
Yeah.
There's a big difference flying to see someone do a halftime show and flying to see someone do an actual concert.
Yes.
And the concert's not going to cost you $6,000 where you only get 11 minutes.
I mean, hypothetically, you get a Super Bowl game with the 6,000.
Right, but
Yeah.
you're saying people are flying to go see a Bad Bunny concert.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I don't think there's a lot of people actually doing that because they probably wait till his next tour and fly to Brazil to go see him actually in concert,
Right.
not doing 11 minutes worth of a set where he's not even singing a full song.
Fair, Maddie.
Han
Fair.
Shorkoff
Yes.
says, could you imagine going to Super Bowl and risking buying tickets a day of no chance spending thousands on travel to risk that? This one, apparently Coca-Cola shot back at Pepsi.
It's what Big Uke said that on the Lock Shop, where he said he then thought, and I haven't seen anything.
Oh.
So I would love, if somebody could send that, I would love to see what they did.
And then this text says, day of in Vegas, $1,000 American got you in the door after kickoff.
Yeah, so you have to be, well, in Vegas isn't bad then. You could be on the strip that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You could have plans. San Francisco's not that. You don't want to be doing that in San Fran because the game's all the way in Santa Clara.
Yeah.
It's a far drive.
Yeah.
Like, so
That is true.
And I feel like I would want to see all the drama before with like the anthem and
The full show.
the flag on the field, right? Like they all have. I want to see all that and like walk around the concourses, see like the celebrities that are on the panels. Like there's a whole thing about it, right? Mm-hmm. So with that, I'd probably pay an extra $1,000. One day.
The one when was the Vegas one? Was it last year or a couple
2
years
years ago. Because last year was, I forgot.
Was it Louisiana or New Orleans?
Who was even in the last Super Bowl? It was Eagles versus the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. I don't know where that one was.
Can't remember.
Yeah, we do.
Was that in Arizona?
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
why are
Arizona,
we blinking?
It might have been.
Vegas was
Remember
2
they were
years
saying
ago.
they put in new grass, that they grew this grass specifically for the Super Bowl, and the players were saying it was bad.
Super Bowl 59 was last year, I'm
Next
pretty
year's gonna be
sure.
in Miami, right?
Is it? I don't know.
Super Bowl was, it was New Orleans, you're right.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Then 2 years ago.
2 years ago was Vegas. This year's San Francisco. Next year's LA.
Okay.
Then it goes to Atlanta. And that's as far as we know for Super Bowls.
A text comes that says probably last Bay Area Super Bowl. Tennessee is getting a dome. Dallas will probably host again with World Cup renos.
Well,
That stadium's awesome.
Yeah, I saw a list of like what somebody listed as the 10 city like tour that they will do. Super Bowl 10 years. I wonder if I could find it
it'll be
again on Twitter.
Phoenix, Vegas, Dallas, New Orleans, LA, somewhere in Florida. Where else would it go? Warm climates, basically.
Because yeah, it'd be Miami, it'd be Tampa, it would
Yeah.
be Atlanta, it would be Nashville, it would be New Orleans, Dallas, LA, Arizona. San Fran, I think, was thrown in there.
Oh, okay.
I think. And then it left one more. Or like, because also you have to think with Jacksonville. Jacksonville's doing a bunch of renos in the future. Will they go to Jacksonville? Have they ever been to Jacksonville?
Have they? I don't think they have.
Didn't the Patriots win in Jacksonville? Maybe not. But then there was that like every 10 years, like there's going to be one extra spot.
Okay.
That for all the like, because people like Denver's building a dome and Kansas City's building a dome. And people are like, well, they're building a dome so that they can get the Super Bowl. So it's like, well, how many times are you going to actually get the Super Bowl though? Because these other cities are going to be more of a destination for the NFL. That if they come to another city, if they go to Denver for that, let's say there's those 9 teams and they go to Denver one year. Well, they're going to go to those other places again, and then they're going to go Kansas City.
Yeah.
Then they go to those other places again, and then they might go to Minnesota. That like you're lucky to get it once if you're any of those. So you've taken away home advantage to get the Super Bowl once.
Jacksonville did have the Super Bowl.
Was that 04?
2005? Yeah, 04-05 season.
by the way, the most expensive ticket that I'm seeing on TickPick is about $16,000.
Wow.
But that's like midfield, close to the field. So
Jacksonville.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have interest in going to the Super Bowl. Like we're in Vegas in
No.
advance of that. There was nothing special. And everyone, like there's a bunch of NFL writers that have gone. Ray Rotto from the Bay Area is one that I remember. James Duffy, who's done this. There's a lot that they go to the Grey Cup and they go to the Super Bowl and say it's just the Grey Cup's a lot better for the parties because it's inclusive, while the Super Bowl parties are exclusive.
Yeah.
And you just can't go to any party.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas the Grey Cup, you can do whatever you want. It's just for party wise, it's way better.
Can I ask you a question? Because I researched this and I wasn't kind of getting an answer. To get Super Bowl tickets when they first get released, do you have to be like, for example, a season ticket holder, or like you have like some sponsorship or like some connection to have that exclusive offer that you get at face value?
I would think that there's season ticket holders probably have some kind of dibs. You have to give a portion to the league as part of it, I'm sure. Corporate sponsors, yeah. Like I think you probably have to meet all those thresholds.
Because it's not just like you can go on Ticketmaster.com, like we all, we all like log in and buy a ticket, right? It's like exclusive, and then from there it gets sold on the secondary market.
Say it's a 75,000 seat stadium. I bet like 45,000 seats are probably spoken for before you even get to market.
So
that's my guess.
This is according to that. I found the article where the bid stuff. The NFL sets ticket prices, receives all the ticket revenue. Ticket allocation, the two participating teams each receive 17.5% of the total tickets available, which is 35%. The host team receives 5% of the tickets. The 29 other NFL teams each receive 1.2% of the tickets, which equals 34.8%. The NFL controls the remaining 25.2% of the tickets. How those get allocated, I don't know. Right.
Yeah.
I think I saw in New England, they did a draw for season ticket holders. Like once they knew they were in, they did a draw and said, here's your tickets.
So
here's not.
How much is face value? An average? Right? I just never know because we're always looking at these prices being just skyrocketed. So you never know like what's the real value.
For Super Bowl 60, the prices range from $950 to $8,500.
$950?
Why getting face values? $950. Yes.
Wow. Talk about
Big Dave, by the way, Jasmine is with you. Big Dave says, I'm going to side with Jasmine a little bit here because I know if Metallica played the Super Bowl, all kinds of people would go just for that. So it's very easy to believe people would go just to see Bad
I don't
Bunny.
believe that at all. Because it's not a concert. You're getting very little Metallica. You're not paying. I just find that hard to believe that there'd be someone that's paying like a bunch of. Are there a couple people? Sure. But you're telling me there's going to be 10,000 people out of 70,000 that are buying tickets just to go see Metallica
For
when
20 minutes.
No.
people got money.
Yeah, and they're called the celebrities, and they're there not even for the football. They're there just to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Publicity.
Speaking of, Tate McRae did answer back to that,
She did.
Okay, what
which
are we?
is such BS.
Give us the
What's
full
BS?
scope of it.
For her doing it initially and now being like, no, I'm still Canadian.
She did the NBC
Yeah.
promo. She got a lot of, over the course of yesterday especially, she got a lot of heat. And then she posted a picture of young her with a Canadian flag and says, y'all, I'm still Canadian. Like,
Oh, did she drop a y'all?
yeah. Like, so she was full like, look, I'm still like, that's still my country.
Yeah.
So like in the end, to me, that shows she got paid. You want to know
Hell yeah,
something?
she did.
NBC and America, they have a lot of celebrities they chose and they picked the Canadian, which is kind of sad from their perspective. You couldn't get anyone else like that is actually American.
Yeah.
So a Canadian got paid from the Americans. Okay, as long as she's still cheering for Canada, I'll forgive her.
I was gonna say for bets, I just found them when I wrote this down the other day. I think JSN is going for an over of 120 touchdown yards.
Touchdown yards?
Yeah.
Or just yards?
For yards for a touchdown. Yeah. Is that what I wrote down? Drake May will have an interception. Pats are 4.5 still? I didn't even check the line, the updated line.
No, the
Seahawks
would be favored.
Yeah, I meant, okay.
Seahawks are minus 4.5.
Seahawks. Okay. And then I think I have a special teams touchdown. Special teams or defensive. Touchdown by Seattle.
Is that all on a parlay or are you just doing one-offs there?
Parlay, how else are you going to make the monies?
You're gonna parlay what?
Are you going to put like all those like long shots?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you win. Then you're taking all of us out for lunch with that.
Oh, I
payout.
will. If I hit, I will. By the way, side note, that fan, that DK Metcalf controversy that happened with that fan.
When you smacked them?
Yeah. So he just came out. I think this was yesterday, the day before. He's suing Metcalf for $100 million.
Oh my God.
100 million? I mean, if you want to win, like, don't aim that high.
Good luck. Good luck, man. And all he did was call DK by his proper name.
Yeah, by his proper name.
Yeah.
Actually, that's speaking of with McKenna. I feel like that's what's going to happen too. That he's just going to have to pay off this guy, and it's all going to go away.
Well, I mean, listen, I know they didn't say how things went down, but Benny was telling me what he's heard last night. Sounds like if what is being said is true, this guy that got knocked out by McKenna deserved it.
Agreed.
If the backstory behind it is true. So
You obviously heard like there's no confirmation, but being a human being, I think any of us would do the same thing. If someone
that is true, yeah,
said that to our mom with our mom.
Yeah.
So
Dash is making a comment. He's having a hard time hearing you. Your mic's way too low.
well, that's a first.
So speaking to the mic.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, do you have any thoughts on this?
No, I'll wait to hear more details.
Yeah.
But like, he's never going to get 20 years in prison. He's not going to, these things that always is stated, there'll be some sort of plea and he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. But he does seem like he has a temper.
Why does he seem that way?
When he was playing in the World Juniors, he was chirping a lot at the end.
they all do that.
I don't think that means he has a temper.
I think he took a bad penalty against the Oil Kings last year, where I can't remember, did he slash a guy or was it a bad cross check? Yeah, maybe he does have a temper. I don't like, to be honest with you, I kind of appreciate that. He kind of sticks up for himself.
Yeah. I'm just hating because the Canucks are going to draft him. So
Are they?
yeah.
Well, let's see what a draft simulator.
Yeah, sure.
NHL draft lottery simulator. What do we got? Tankathon.com, sim draft. The winner of Connor McKenna, Nashville Predators. Followed by the Blackhawks, followed by the Canucks. The Canucks drop 2 spots.
Oh.
If I do it again, the Canucks win, the Flames second, St. Louis third. And then one more time, Vancouver wins again and Winnipeg second.
Oh boy. Look out.
Ooh, imagine this. I did another one. Vancouver first, Florida second via Chicago. Oh, no, that goes to Chicago. Oh, Florida won in this draft sim and they went up 10 spots and then Chicago gets the pick. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny if they miss.
Ouch.
Yeah, that would be funny. What else? Artemi. I'm going to the Kings. We have to discuss this.
Sure.
Okay, originally, when I first heard the news, I was quite surprised that he wanted to come to the West, let alone to the Kings, which just sucks because he's in the Oilers division. But then I did a little bit more thinking. I'm like, well, this guy is kind of old. Did he do a lot for the Rangers this year? Well, yeah, he did. But
Yeah, he's good. He's like a superstar.
yeah, how do you think he'll fit in with the Kings, though?
Good.
Random.
I know they're excited about having him, and they're going to lose Kopitar
Yeah. And
after this season. They don't score a lot of goals. This is huge for the Kings. And I know that he kind of picked LA and said that's where he wanted to go. And yeah, I mean, if I'm the Oilers, you're going to be seeing him right out of the break. So,
And he gets a break
And he gets a break. That's right.
because there is no Russia.
I think this is going to be a big boost for LA.
what do you think?
Yeah, they're hot on the Oilers' tails. Well, as long as Jim Hiller doesn't coach the offense out of them. You?
Yeah, I like I said, originally I was scared, but I still think the Oilers can beat the Kings.
Speaking of Jim Hiller, isn't that where Pete DeBoer is supposed to be going?
That was always the big
Right?
thing.
Yeah.
It'll be the race for Pete DeBoer after these Olympics.
Right. Where is he going to go? Not here, I don't think.
Also, he'll be 35 or 36, 35 in October. So let's just call him old. There. Just trying to be positive.
Old in hockey terms, for sure. Yeah.
Remember how I used to get mad at that? I'm like, they're not old.
Well,
Why do they keep saying it on
in
the broadcast?
Yeah, in athlete years, it's old.
Yeah.
But in real life, it's not really that old.
No, 35 is not old.
No.
No, it's not.
It's not young, though. It's definitely not young anymore.
Distinguished.
Yeah, it's not get a red Miata. You know, like let's all calm
Who's getting
down.
a red Miata?
I'm not.
Okay, I hope not.
It would be a BMW.
Yeah, of course.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what happens with that. Actually, I wanted to share something for Maddie. So I was watching Fallon last night. So I'm just gonna get this ready here. I recorded this. It's 30 seconds long.
Okay.
Okay.
What is
it's in regards to the Olympics.
Olympics are almost This here in NBC is running a lot of promos to get people excited. Check out this one I saw earlier today. It's good.
The Winter Olympics are here, featuring death-defying sports, mind-bending agility, and curling. Flying downhill at 90 miles per hour, soaring over 60 feet in the air, and a rock tapping another rock. Early mornings in the gym, late nights on the slopes, and Swiffering. Don't miss the world's greatest athletes, Hillary Knight, Chloe Kim, and Doug. Catch them all on NBC.
I don't know what.
That's good.
So hard at that. What? Is it fair?
Nothing. I don't have anything to say on
I
it.
thought that was funny. It's taking shots at curling.
It's an attempted bit by Jimmy Fallon at something that he doesn't like. Okay, cool. I've never found Jimmy Fallon funny.
What's that?
I've never found Jimmy Fallon funny.
I find his monologues can be kind of goofy, silly once in a while. Like, I thought that was good.
To me, he's just the most forgettable of the late night hosts.
Oh, wow.
He always has been. He wasn't good on SNL. We talked about this not that long ago.
Yeah, I
He
know,
just always
I know.
broke. I've never been a Jimmy Fallon fan.
Do you know he has a song? He wrote a song. It's called Idiot Boyfriend, and Zoe Deschanel's in it.
No,
You
I
ever
did not.
see it? I'm going to send it to you. You probably won't like it.
She's got a great voice.
She does. It's
Where
very
is she?
unique.
I don't know.
She's dating that guy, those twins, those repair twins, the home
Repair Twins?
the home renovation twins
She's
from
dating
Canada.
both of them?
No, what?
Oh, get it,
Oh
girl.
my God, why can't I think Jonathan?
I don't know.
She's dating with like they've been together for years now.
Really?
Yeah. Those two renovation twins.
Okay.
Yeah. The
I don't watch those shows.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, if you asked what she's been up to, that's a
Because she was in New Girl forever, right?
great
She was
show.
in a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
And she's in Idiot Boyfriend by Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, I don't know if you would like that.
I'll have to take a look.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you.
VR, that's late night TV. Bring back Conan. Is Conan doing anything?
Yeah.
I always forget about Conan. Does he have just a podcast?
I think so.
He does
He
that.
had some amazing bits.
No, he also has that show on, I think it's on Crave, where he travels the world. Pretty sure the season was released less than 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it like travels
He's
the
great.
world. And
He did this old-timey baseball thing, which was just like
Yeah.
amazing.
I saw that one. Or he would do the video game bits where he would play a popular video game and he had no idea what he was doing.
I remember the NBC got the rights to Walker, Texas Ranger, so he spent like a week where he got this little lever and he'd pull it and he'd play a random clip. And he just randomly
Yeah.
talk to something, then pull the thing and you get a clip. It was such a fun week.
such a funny show.
Conan was yeah.
And then what about when he got like a green screen, he had like a celebrity head and then the lips would move?
Oh yeah,
Those
yeah.
were good.
He was.
Those were good.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't done something else.
And who was his producer? Was it Schlansky? Jordan? Was it Jordan Schlansky or something like that? He's a real Star Wars geek.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jonathan and Drew Scott. Those were the twins.
Yeah, no idea who they are.
So she's dating both of them.
No, she's dating one of them.
Okay,
The other
just-
one's, I think, married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are they just brothers or twins?
They're twins. They're actually like identical.
So are you sure she's not dating both of them?
Aha. That would be creepy.
Oh, Jay texts me, Property Brothers.
Property Brothers.
That's what
Thank
they're
you, Jay.
Don't know them.
Okay, can I just tell you some other celebrity gossip?
Okay.
Okay.
Before you do that, portions of this hour of the Hangout there brought to you by Hammer Injury Law, personal injury lawyers. Give them a call, 1-855-98-HAMMER. Proud title sponsors of the EST Fun Spiel that took place this past Saturday out at the Shamrocks. We thank them very much, Christine and Rick Mallet, for jumping on board with that one. Once again, personal injury laws. If you need any advice on any of that stuff, 1-855-98-HAMMER. Yes, Jasmine.
Okay, so Timothy Chalamet,
Okay.
he's currently in a relationship with Kylie Jenner. He was spotted in Paris with a French-Romanian actress. Paparazzi caught them coming out of a hotel at like 10:30 at night. Like they waited and waited, then they came out, and then they went back up, and then they thought the paparazzi had left like later in the hours, and then they tried to leave again, and they were getting just photographed.
Okay. Kylie Jenner is a Kardashian.
Yes.
Yes. Well, yeah, she's part of it.
Part of it. Okay.
Yeah.
And do we, like the collective, we like Kylie Jenner?
I personally don't.
Okay. What's her deal?
I just don't like, I'm not a big Kardashians fan other than Kendall.
Okay.
Yeah.
My only issue with Kylie for sure is one time she had like her somebody that worked for her had some medical issue, and she started a GoFundMe for it, and she put in like 50 grand or something.
Isn't she a billionaire?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She then was like asking people for money. It's like, why don't you just pay for this person? Like, you have the money. You could take care of this person. You don't need to be asking your fans to pay for it. You could absolutely just cover this yourself.
Yeah.
It would be fine.
Yeah. If you cared for this person, truly.
So that's the only thing. But I also don't think that this is anything.
Really?
They could just be friends.
I know, but then why are they out at like 10:30 in a hotel?
Maybe they're getting
Because they're
din-dins.
going for dinner at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And in Europe, people eat late sometimes.
Yeah.
Spain doesn't even open until like after 8 o'clock. If you
Right.
go
They
for
were being so shady about it.
because they don't want to be caught by paparazzi, because paparazzi are annoying as hell.
Yeah.
True, but
You also, if you're
Romania?
Timothy Chalamet, you know the paparazzi are going to be hunting you down. You don't think that your girlfriend's going to find out about this?
yeah, I mean, this will be interesting. What will happen, because a lot of those posts were taken down. So let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. Pay the big
Don't
bucks.
do that.
I will
Timothy
wait with
Chalamet.
bated breath.
Yes. and
I
we
care because
do
of
like
Timothy
Kylie
Chalamet.
Jenner.
I do not like Kylie Jenner,
Okay.
but I really like Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
So this is why I wanted to share this today.
And Kylie Jenner. God, I hate these people so much. I don't care about them. Is she the one that did the Pepsi?
No, that was Kendall.
That was
Kendall solved racism
Yeah.
with Pepsi.
That's right.
the one. Okay.
Thank you.
But they're sisters?
Yeah, their
Yes.
sister.
Okay.
Yeah, Kendall, she's the model. She dated Bad Bunny.
She did.
She also has dated a few NBA players.
Okay.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't keep track of
Stunning
these.
woman.
All right. Which one has the diaper butt? Is that
What's a
Kim
diaper butt?
Kardashian?
Kim,
You know,
I think.
Oh,
they get the
like
BBL and they.
I think Kylie and Kim.
They all, I think.
Kendall
all
does
of them.
not definitely
No,
have one.
Kendall is like naturally.
She's fit and limber.
Yeah, that's why she has all these designer deals and stuff.
Nice.
and
Okay.
Runways, and she's actually like, yeah, she's legit.
Okay.
Can I give you guys an idea? Because this has been a good Lego commercial. Lego botanical flowers for Valentine's Day rather than getting real ones.
Getting what?
Lego flowers.
Oh, sorry. The actual box is called botanical flowers. It's Legos, but you build roses. Right? You can keep them forever.
But you have to build it.
Yeah, you have to build it. I mean, you.
I'd
technically-
rather get flowers.
Like real flowers.
Flowers are lovely. They smell nice.
They smell nice.
Legos won't smell nice.
Yeah, I don't know, spray them with your cologne or something. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to help you guys here for a gift. If you don't want to get real flowers.
I got real flowers last year
Okay.
and worked out just fine. She was quite happy.
Well, I'm just saying, I have no problem buying flowers.
No, that's.
I was gifted flowers for my birthday. They're quite lovely.
I love getting flowers too, although they are expensive.
Nah, they don't
Wouldn't
have to
Lego
be.
flowers be more expensive?
I feel like they'd be way more expensive.
Wasn't Lego ridiculously
Yeah.
priced now?
Legos are expensive.
Like
Let me check how much they
I
are.
go to Loblaws across the street.
Let me check.
You can get there anywhere for you can get them for like $10.
Yeah.
A little bouquet.
A little
You can get
bouquet.
upwards of $45. Like there's different varieties of it.
It's the thought and the
What's the thought that counts?
yeah, there's a little panache to it.
You could find flowers if you want to go buy like 24 roses, that's gonna be pricey.
That's pricey.
But you go to a Safeway or something like that.
Yeah,
you
see,
can have some lovely
that's right.
flowers.
Grocery
for-
stores
Or
are
a
good.
bouquet of roses.
Although, like, I buy what it is. Like, I don't know, Caleb. I don't know how people do it. They could like buy little pieces and put something together. I'm like,
you
how the
like
hell
all-
did you put that together and
Yeah,
make it look
no,
beautiful? Give me the prepackaged one.
That's what.
Because I have no eye for
I'm-
that stuff.
I don't have a knack or
No. You could
Or
buy
the-
like little bunches. So you could buy like, I'm going to take this one
you
for
pick.
this and this, and then they put it together and like, that looks beautiful. I could have never done that.
I know,
You get
I
them
know
for, like,
exactly what you
You get them for like $35 at Safeway. It's beautiful. Nice big bouquet.
Somebody that doesn't get any flowers doesn't know the feeling, okay? So I'm
He
sorry.
got a flower. He knows the feeling.
But I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, so whatever, okay?
Well, you're only telling me if I want an idea beyond
Yeah, wait,
flowers,
you
buy
want
Lego.
Lego
And I'm
flowers, you
I
buy
like
Lego
buying
Lego
regular
flowers.
I like buying regular flowers. They're much better.
You can get a bouquet of pink roses on lego.com. This is Canadian, $79.99.
Yeah,
I
that's
think that
way
might
more.
be
They're pretty.
cheaper than for actual red roses. How many?
That's what I'm saying. They're pretty.
How many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Oh, let me count.
What? Like how many?
12.
so it's a dozen.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know how much a dozen would be. Pink.
How
I'd have to go look.
for last year. I think it
So
was
these
a
last
small
forever.
Thing, like 6 of them.
Yeah, but they don't smell as nice.
Yeah, I get it. And like the classic flowers to get or give is it's easy peasy. I get that.
And actually, Kayla's got a great garden. She actually took a rose and she's grown it. She made it into. She had a rose
From
grow.
the flower.
Yeah,
you
she had
got
it
her?
grows. She had it in her garden last year. It grew. I don't know if it's going to survive the winter.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it lasted.
Raider Jesse. I'm bad at secrets, so I already gave my wife the Lego flowers I was going to give her for Valentine's 2 days ago. Now I'm going to have to get another present. LOL. Raider Jesse.
That's so sweet.
That is nice of you, though.
And to be like, I'm gonna get her another present rather than be like, I already got you something. Pulling one of those.
I don't even know if I'm doing gifts for Valentine's Day.
You got to get a little something.
Yeah, beyond flowers, a little
treat.
We have a plan for the day.
Yeah. Chocolate, something. Dinner, anything.
We're gonna make dinner.
Yeah, that's fine. A little event. Obviously, it's commercialized. We talk about it every year.
Yeah, but
But
it's nice.
just giving everybody kind of heads up early, to get it if you want to, rather than getting real flowers. You guys can build it together, or you can build it yourself.
Isn't
give it to her.
the purpose of like you building it for them what puts it over the top?
Well, and also that it just stays forever. The big baptism, the point of Lego flowers don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They're Lego.
I don't care that they die. The regular flowers. It means I got to go buy more flowers.
I'm just more
Actually,
so,
might start growing some flowers here.
Really?
I have a thing that Eric and his wife gave me a few years ago that like one of those like little grow kits.
Oh.
And it has a light for it and stuff. But the light can be a little like once you plug it in, like the light's on for like 16 hours and then off for 8.
Okay.
And in our my condo's small, so it's like that light's bright and you get it all. It's a long time that this light happens. But then I was mentioning it to Gage, so we should do it here. And you could grow herbs or plant like little flowers in here. I might bring it here and just have a little like maybe even the hanger or something, like put it over there, like have like little plants growing.
yeah.
I have no problem with this at all. I think
Try
this
it
is
at
great.
least, right? Like,
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, flowers. Good vibes. Spring is almost here. Good vibes.
I agree.
yeah, right?
I agree. What do I got for a 16-day forecast right
Please.
It looks good.
now? I use this. Okay, I'm going to use this model. I think it's the European model. I'm no Josh Clausen, but I find the European model has been better predicting the closer to long term than the Canadian model. If you're listening, Josh, tell me how accurate I am with that one. If
They've
you're
been
done
section
listening-
T in the meantime.
Oh, you sent me the video.
My wife liked Jimmy Fallon for his sweet charm and music gags. I prefer Colbert or John Oliver. Didn't Didn't Oliver go on Colbert recently?
Yeah, just this last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oliver's great. I'm intrigued what's going to happen to Stephen Colbert
Yeah, me too.
because he's done in May,
Yeah.
and I'm intrigued to see where he goes next.
Me too. Somebody will pick him up, right?
I don't know. Not with the media landscape as it is with who owns everything.
Yeah, true. And like contracts and stuff. Like I watch every single monologue. That's just what I do Monday to Thursday with Fallon. Starts off with, usually I watch Kimmel first. Then I quickly switch it to Fallon. Then I watch Seth Meyers. The way the times go, I just do that. That's the way. Seth Meyers. And then I'll watch The Daily Show. And
Daily
then,
Show's great.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
See, I can never get into the Daily Show unless it's Jon Stewart.
Jon
I couldn't get into.
Mondays.
I couldn't get into Trevor Noah. I couldn't get into.
Yeah, Trevor
there's
Noah
just-
couldn't.
There's a delivery Jon Stewart has.
Yeah.
That it has not been matched outside of John Oliver had it when he was on the Daily Show, and Stephen Colbert had it with his own way of Colbert Report. But I have not even Clapper, all of them. I have not found someone that I felt had the same delivery like Jon Stewart.
Have you seen any of Desi Lydic stuff?
She's good.
I think she's
Did-
fantastic.
Yeah, she's really good.
There's still just something that's just a little not natural to me that like Jon Stewart has made it natural.
But you can't compare Jon Stewart. He's a goat like Conan. Like,
But I can't because like John Oliver, like there was a time when Jon Stewart was on the Daily Show. It was his show. He
Yeah.
took 2 months off or whatever it
Yeah.
was to go film a movie, and John Oliver took over in that period, and it didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
And then this moment Trevor Noah took over, I'm like, this isn't the same. And I've
Yeah.
watched these other ones, and I'm just sit there and go, it's not. There's just something about the delivery that is off on me.
Yeah.
For me personally.
No, you're right. They all have their own style.
Yeah.
Right. And Daily Show, the birth was by Jon Stewart.
But no, it wasn't. There was a host before him.
Who was it?
Forgot his name. He took over for this person.
Hold on.
There's a whole book on the Daily Show. I remember bought it. Forgot his name. Damn it. That's going to bother me.
She'll get
But
it.
it's like I could tell when they edit things now. And like Jon Stewart, you could tell that they didn't really edit much. And there's something with that delivery. I don't know how to discount.
Craig Kilborn.
Thank you.
I never liked him.
And it was like maybe like 2 years or something,
Yeah.
but it was a very short run. But
Not
then he
fun.
replaced.
He fell off a map because didn't he do ESPN for a bit too?
I think you're right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So until Feb 16, which is a holiday Monday, it's basically like around zero, like -2, -3. On the 17th, we dropped to like -15. On the Wednesday, we dropped to like -20. Overnight, it's like -25. But then that Thursday, we're back to like zero.
Wow.
So it's like right now, up until Feb 19, we'll have like 2 really cold days, but everything's going to be like, well, not like we have right now because it's warmer than we have. But it's supposed to stay very, very nice.
Good.
That's awesome.
Happy.
It's like my car is so dirty, like many of ours are, but mine's actually so filthy that I gotta like extra shoulder check.
Ew.
I
Mine
know.
too, though. Mine.
But it's like you
So muddy out there.
don't want to wash it. Yeah, it's just like when?
I think I'm going to watch it Sunday after Sentry
Okay.
because it's 4 degrees as a high and overnight lows -5. So I think when we leave Sentry, it will be below zero.
Ooh.
So everything will, like the roads will have maybe been a little, there won't be as much splashing.
Yeah, there's a lot of splashing happening right now.
That I could wash it, park it in the parkade,
Smart.
let it rest for the night.
Yeah.
And then my car will finally be a little clean.
Awesome.
That's my plan, I think.
I'll go
idea.
Friday then, tomorrow after work or Saturday.
See, the only thing with that is it's Saturday. It's like +7 when you drive around.
Ugh, I'm drunk.
So it's going to get, well, no matter what, it's all going to get dirty
yeah,
right away
exactly.
anyways.
It's just how much can you tolerate it? Mine's pretty dirty. Like it should. Just think of cleaning it. I have like a thing where you can clean it. It's for condos, the solution and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but when it gets like caked on like it is now, sometimes you just gotta take it into the wash. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, it sucks because every car is dirty right now, and I'm like,
I saw it, but I drove behind a truck that was completely white yesterday.
Oh, really?
And like the back was all white. I'm like, how the hell is it still white?
the front probably.
A real estate agent that has unlimited car washes, something like that.
Yeah, it was like I was stunned. And then like so I drove by them and then I was actually meant to see how their side was, and I can't remember why I didn't
It
look.
was a hot blonde.
No.
Oh.
I didn't look at the car, but like they even the side though wasn't that dirty. And I'm like, how is it not that dirty? Like it was like one of those bright whites. I was like, good for you.
But Karen, she has the unlimited car washes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of those.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know if I'd have the patience to keep doing that.
My dad once bought a pass to Petro, like a 30-day car pass or whatever. Maybe bought a little longer, and you get one a day. And when I lived at home and stuff, I'd get it every so many days. So we'd constantly were just washing our cars. It was great.
Yeah.
I just wish somebody would go wash my car.
You
Buy me
can.
flowers.
You can definitely
do it?
go wash your car.
You take the car, you drive it to the car wash, it pushes you through. You don't even have to get on, it does it. Why do you need someone else to do it?
I get my dad to do it, I'm not going to lie.
Why can't you just go up to drive-through and just drive through one?
Well, technically you're not supposed to do it for the paint, but I do cheat that way, and I'll go through those.
Ian says, Jazz, just go to the self-serve and spend $4 to rinse off. That's all I do right now. Not worth doing anymore.
That's what I do too.
Oh my
fair.
God, good idea. Okay.
Hose
I'll
off.
hit a Hughes.
Yeah, just go into the
Spray
bay.
with off soap. I know you're not supposed to, but I take that brush to give it a little quick scrub.
Yeah.
My car looks like crap still afterwards underneath. I don't get every spot, but I get
Spray
most
underneath.
of it off. Well, you can see like the next day you're looking like, I didn't do well there. I didn't do well there. I didn't do well there.
Whoops.
But the majority of the stuff is gone, and you're like, hey, I'm happy with this.
Well, because right now it gets caked on, right? It splatters, there's dirt in there, and it's just,
Your windshield gets the little, like when you wipe the wiper, you can see the outline and
Yeah,
stuff.
got
that
that
drives
right
me
now.
nuts.
So you just need to give that a little quick.
Inevitable. It's
Ian
inevitable.
is a genius. Thank you. I'm 100 doing that. 100 doing that.
Good call.
Because it's just like, even when you walk by your own vehicle, like I get dirt on my coat or my pants or something.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah, or your back, whatever you have, right?
Got a screw in one of my tires, and yesterday I got home and I pumped it up, and I'm looking, and I'm like, dirt everywhere on my jacket. It's just, we're at that dirty time where everything's melting. So
Which is all good though. It's like, it's called good problems.
we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, it could
We'll
be
take
minus 40 right now, so it's not. Thank God.
It's supposed to be a hot year too.
Yeah.
I
Say
I'm here
record
for
heat.
it.
Well, we had
Let's
a
go.
cold, snowy winter. Just makes sense to have a nice hot
Yeah, we did.
summer.
Yeah, we did.
The official drink of the EST Hangout, Dylan Small Batch Distillery. Simply pour and garnish with Canada's #1 canned cocktail brand, crafted with their homemade spirits, proudly crafted in Canada at your local liquor store. Look for Dylan's Small Batch Distillery. Great drink if you're looking for something to have during the Super Bowl.
Yes, it is.
On Sunday, if you are going to be watching at home. I've been seeing actually a lot of people online. I'm seeing a lot of these trends right now where people are like, it's actually not fun to go to a Super Bowl party. It's way more enjoyable to just sit at home and watch the game because I don't want to go somewhere where I'm watching with a bunch of people who never watched the NFL all year.
Oh, yeah, I can't. Well, that's where that whole story came out.
No, you wanted to punch people though.
No, I said I'd leave to the bathroom because they don't know
Otherwise,
what
you're
I'm
going to
talking
punch
about.
someone.
Oh, right.
No, I never.
But Gavin McKenna has the temper.
Whatever.
Touche.
I don't
That's
know where the
right.
punching came from. I
You
think
were
it was
very feisty.
You said I go to the bathroom. I say I'm going to go to the bathroom, or otherwise I'm going to punch them in the throat.
Yeah.
I think I said I'm gonna punch them
No,
in the
no,
throat.
I remember this.
Kate, nasty. Is that what you remember?
I
No,
remember.
no, no.
I remember because we talked. Yes, I remember you said I go and excuse myself to the bathroom because I get annoyed that we
Great
talk NBA and someone isn't at my level of knowledge. So I go to the bathroom so I don't get mad. I'm pretty sure it was because like otherwise I'm going to punch you in the throat type thing.
Great
No,
memory.
I think it was Rip City and it was Uke and a couple of the nasties that spread a rumor about me being vicious.
You aren't?
What? No, I'm very lovely.
Okay.
And yes, I remember that story because I shouldn't have said it on air. But yeah, this is like so if they don't know what they're talking about, they don't watch NFL all season, and all of a sudden you're the the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah.
And you want to talk NFL with me? I'm gonna be like, excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
But the thing that you said last year was otherwise I am going to otherwise it's like I'm going to punch you in
I
the throat.
remember this.
Like I do remember that part.
So
There
do I.
wasn't other if I stick in this conversation, bad things are going to happen.
Correct. These were words that you said.
Rip City sounds familiar. Baptized Big Uke, accurate. VR Montenegro, who's the #2 top fan for the Nasty Chat today. Fact. Baptized Big Uke. It's not a rumor when it's true. Box Pounder. I think the Elf and the Elf started it when you first said you were going to punch something in the throat.
Oh, maybe that's what it was when I told the story about me actually physically punching the elf on the shelf.
Yep. Yeah, no, it rings a bell.
Well, anyways, let's go back to what Maddie was talking about. How people prefer not to go to parties because they don't want to deal with people that.
Well, it's just they don't want to be at this room. Most people aren't even going to be paying attention to the football game. They just want to watch the football game.
Yeah.
But now there's this thing where it's we got to go to a party. And it's well, I don't want to be invited to a party because I'm going somewhere again where people are more interested in the commercials or Bad Bunny or they actually don't care about the football. And I just want to watch football.
Mm-hmm.
I could totally.
I've seen a lot more of those being
unless-
thrown out there where it's our thing at Century, a
is good.
lot of sports fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want to watch.
The vibe for we've done it 2 years now?
Yeah.
This is the third one. It's been really good. Everyone gets along. Everyone wears their bust up my Cardinals jersey. People wear their team colors. We have a good thing. Ours is nice. But I know people like to do house Super Bowl parties, and those could be good depending on how well you get along with these people or your friends. You would assume you get along well with them. But then I have seen the big ones at the halls and convention centers. I think there's one happening at River Cree. I've been hearing.
Which apparently it's a
commercials.
great spot to watch live. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people that did Oilers watch stuff there, and it was a lot of fun.
That's
by all
see.
accounts.
But that comes it's an all you can eat buffet, so it comes with a cost, right?
Yeah. I think
And-
it's $35 or something.
Yeah,
75 if you want leather seats or something recliners.
That's the VIP
That's cool.
style. Yeah. But I have seen videos on Super Bowl parties at the big hotels in Vegas, and it's the huge ballrooms, conference centers that they have, and they dress it up and stuff. But it's so big that it feels sterile because the room is huge, right? And
It's not cozy.
it didn't look cozy, and they had activities and things you could do, prizes you could win. They do it up good, but it's just it's such a huge space that it feels like there's no heart to it.
Yeah.
From what I gathered watching a few
Century,
of
lots
these.
of heart.
Well, ours
Yeah.
has the room is big, but it's not too big. What do we get? 150 in there?
That's a good question. I honestly don't know.
And it sounds like it's pretty full.
It is. So it's booked.
It's booked
It's
up.
booked. It's booked
Okay.
for a while.
There's a million TVs at Sully's.
But I think it's even going to like just houses where it's like, oh, okay, I've been invited to this house party, and you go and it's like 75% of the people don't even give a damn about the football game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I want to watch the football game because I care about the football game. I've watched football all year.
Yeah.
Not to get to this point to watch commercials, not
Yeah.
to get to this point to watch Bad Bunny, not to get to this point to just chat. I want to see who's the best team in the NFL this season.
I think there's only 1 or 2 TVs you're assuming in this home. So you kind of get stuck in conversations that you don't want to have, like Jasmine, where you want to punch somebody. Whereas
just-
you go to our
just
party
watch the game.
and there's like 100 TVs.
Yeah.
And you can slink away to the bathroom and rage out, or you could just like be like, I'm watching the game,
I'll be on my phone trying to find horse betting. I'm just not going to lie.
playing the ponies, huh?
I need to scratch that itch. It's been too long.
You and Jay.
I appreciate that.
I don't know if Jay will jump in as much.
No?
I think I know what I'm gonna
looking
get.
forward. Last year, I hate watched it. Like most, I think Dusty did too. Like we hate watched the game. That was fun because I didn't really care until like the Chiefs were losing, whatever. This year, I do care because a lot of my family are Seahawks fans, my Vancouver cousins. So I do want to watch for their behalf. But this is like I want the Seahawks to win
Right.
this one, and I've been just like pumping Seahawks. So, yeah,
I think they are going to win.
I think they are, yeah. So I think it's going to be a really fun game to watch. It's going to be exciting. And yeah, our atmosphere will be good.
We'll have a good time.
Yeah,
Cole
every
Harbor
year.
Joe. Yes, she did say that. LOL, sorry, Jazz. That's not even Rip City or Big U. Just want to throw
See?
that one out there. We had someone else that did confirm that you said I would punch him in the throat.
I appreciate you remembering that. Thank you. That's so funny. I won't punch anybody, I promise. Because anybody wants to talk to me, it's all good. It's all good.
But if she has to go to the bathroom, she doesn't think you're at her
boy.
her level of sports knowledge with whatever you're discussing.
Okay.
The worst part of that story is that when I had to really go to the bathroom, I was like, people are going to think I'm leaving. Like I'm ditching them or like, no, I really got to go.
Because you want to punch them.
She doesn't want to punch them.
Oh,
So
but
she has to leave.
the inclination
Because
to
they're
punch
not
someone
at
is
her
there.
level talking NBA or
Ah,
anything.
yes.
She's
No.
at this level and they're down here in her eyes.
Not
so
at
she
all.
can't continue with that. So
Right.
she has to go to the bathroom.
That's right.
You know
I
what?
forgot my
Maybe
bad.
I'll reverse psychology it and I'll start talking like NBA and association and bore them for them to leave.
Rip City, I wasn't throwing shit at Big Uke. She said that it was you and Big Uke that started it. And I want to prove that it was even someone else that wasn't you or Big Uke who said that she said punch someone in the throat. So she couldn't even come back and be like, well, it was Rip City and Big Uke again. They're just saying what they said last year. That's why I had you two. That's where that one came from.
All right.
Oh, you guys are funny. You guys make me smile and laugh, so thanks.
So, I mean, considering where we started almost 2 hours ago with the gloom and doom of Edmonton losing a couple of games in a row.
Yeah,
to-
so we can forget about things.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
We can forget about things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look forward to it.
Actually, during the Oiler game last night, there was the I couldn't believe I was hearing it. There was the promotion and the Blue Jays music was playing because Jay's spring training. I think I saw,
Yeah.
heard him say Feb 21. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Wild, hey?
Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. When they zoomed in on like the guy with people are wearing their Blue Jays
There's
hats now.
2 kids,
Yeah.
Flames Oilers with the Jays
Yes,
hat.
that's
We do
right.
have World Baseball Classic this spring too.
Very exciting. I see that I'm excited about. We, Canada.
Yeah.
I saw they released the official hats.
Did they?
Yeah.
Sweet.
We've got the Canada baseball logo on it.
No
but,
Freddie Friedman.
that's
Initially
too bad.
announced that he was going to play, then he's decided not to. But he did it twice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Freddie, for everything.
Yeah.
I like the Japanese jerseys.
Do you?
I wouldn't mind getting one of those.
What does Vogue say?
Yeah, tell us what
right.
Vogue says. You know how expensive baseball jerseys are?
I know that's why I haven't
It's
gotten
insane.
one. Yeah, you might have to get a knockoff.
Oh, don't. I saw a bunch of Oilers, their jersey knockoffs, and I was like, ugh.
Speaking of, and I wish I brought this up before. I apologize. I did not.
Got
include it in my
35
notes.
seconds.
Did you hear Fanatics has such a shortage of Seahawks and Patriots jerseys that if you go online and you'll see like they're just such shot quality.
Shoddy.
that- yeah, shoddy quality. I was gonna say another word. But I'm trying not to swear. They like you see like the little like the emblem and the patches are like off.
Not
That,
surprised.
this is how bad Fanatics is. Yeah. So
Oh, they have a lot of problems.
yeah, so many problems. And you'd think that you would be well aware that the biggest sporting event is about to happen and that you would have supply. So
Not the biggest sporting events.
Super Bowl is the biggest sporting event.
It is not. The FIFA World Cup is the biggest sporting event on the planet.
Okay, fine.
The Summer Olympics follows that.
Fine.
And if you go for a yearly championship, Champions League final is more watched globally than the Super Bowl is.
I bet it is.
Mic drop.
That's
Super Bowl is one of the biggest events still, though. Come on.
I didn't say it wasn't one of the biggest events. It isn't the biggest.
Okay.
The FIFA World Cup, the final of the FIFA World Cup this year will be seen by over 1 billion people.
Okay, yeah.
One in every 8.
I forgot. Sorry, soccer is huge.
Well, then the Summer Olympics is the next biggest.
Okay.
Like, that is massive event. It's not the biggest event of the year.
Anyways, I'll see you guys at certain cheery. All right.
This has been the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage here in Edmonton Sports Talk. Your coach choice for Edmonton Sports presented by Play Alberta. Lock Shop, Dusty and Huss coming up. We got 2 guys in Goalie. EST Afternoons, Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. Reminder, because we aired Saturdays at 2:00 now, but later tonight on YouTube, What Were We Saying with Tube Socks and Big Uke. That will be going tonight. Thank you, everyone, once again, for tuning in here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton Sports. On behalf of Jasmine, Tommy, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in to Lock Shop with Dusty and Huss. Justin, coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here. Joining us today,